You see, the center can no longer hold. All of them were jubilating. Oh, this and that. Yeah. Tinubu has been endorsed by Buhari. Buhari has finally endorsed Tinubu. Oh, he's backing him. Is this and that? All this Emilokon, like he said, that was the tactics he used. They rushed and quickly gave him that ticket. All of them were happy. Oh, this and that. Kiyamu and the likes of them. Now they are turning back to blast Buhari, just as Tinubu has been accusing Buhari, blaming Buhari for not supporting him openly. Former Minister of Communications Adebayo Shitu has slammed President Muhammadu Buhari for failing to openly endorse the All Progressives Congress APC presidential candidate Bola Ahmed Tinubu. But El-Rufai, in one of the interviews he granted, he said no, that you should understand that Buhari has already raised the hand of Tinubu, that most of the time the way he speaks, like, oh, you can vote for any candidate of your choice, that is speaking like a president that wants to be neutral, this and that. But everybody knows the truth. Now this one is coming. This one is part of them, unless they're just deceiving themselves. And that is why the momentum should not go down. Still talking about that this man is not competent. All of them know that Tinubu is not competent physically and mental wise. He is not competent because they want to gain something. They know the truth. I think some of them are saying that, oh yes, Buhari is supporting Tinubu. This is one of the people with Tinubu now saying that this man is not supporting him. We can see it. How can a president be telling Nigerians, when you go out there to campaign for your party person and you are there with the person, you say vote for any party of your choice? Who does that? Did you go there to go and say vote for any party of your choice? And they keep on lying to themselves that was not what Buhari meant. Well, thank God that some of them are beginning to tell us that it is true. Buhari has not endorsed Tinubu. That the failure of Buhari, now they are now agreed to the fact that Buhari has failed. That Buhari has failed. That it is not Tinubu's. Tinubu is not responsible for the failure of Buhari. So why is he not endorsing him? The former minister who served under Buhari from 2015 to 2019 stated this while speaking on Focus Nigeria, a program on the African Independence Television AIT on Thursday. Speaking, Shuti stated that Tinubu, a former Lagos State governor, is not part of Buhari's administration failure. According to the member of the Presidential Campaign Council of APC, Buhari must take responsibility for the policies of his administration. Really? Una don dey leave am o. You see them? You see them, the same people, what you are complaining about, they will tell you it is not so. But later they will come back and align with what you are saying. All the things that Nigerians are saying against APC that are glaring to everybody, they say it is no, it is not true. But they will still come back and align with you because they will just want to make you look unreasonable. And you are saying the right thing. They are making Tinubu a victim of a policy he has no idea of. The government does not report to him and he doesn't even give instructions to the president. But is it not the same Tinubu that said he's going to continue from where he stops? Hey, these guys are funny. They are devil, honestly. They will see black like this and they will begin to turn it to red. Is that the kind of people that we are staying together with in this country? And these ones, they call themselves elite. Unfortunately, majority of the people who are illiterate. They will listen to this kind of person when they know the truth, but they cannot pinpoint out the truth. It is not fair to say that because Tinubu helped install people in the government, then he should take the blame for their failure. So you understand that they failed. Hey. While stating that the chances of Tinubu are still very bright ahead of this month's election, she too tackled the president for not purposely endorsing the APC candidates at campaign rallies. He said it would be most uncharitable for any leader to go to a campaign of a particular candidate and not publicly ask people to vote for the candidate. It is most unfortunate that it happens in a number of events. But the president is a human being and susceptible to all kinds of unfair and immoral influences he may not know. I am sorry I am saying this, but I have to say this in the interest of Nigeria. So they now know that Buhari has failed. So they should not blame Tinubu for Buhari's failure. Really? How do you expect Buhari to endorse someone who he knows that is not competent to rule this country? All these things, these evil people are ranting is for Buhari to rig election in favor of Tinubu because they knew Tinubu is in the middle of the ocean. You get it? You get it. God bless you. Can you rig election with beavers? Shitu is a blind ex-minister. The greatest reason for the why Tinubu will lose is because Bubu failed woefully. You have just said the truth, sir. Only the shallow thinkers will be blaming Tinubu for this government. Oga, you have hit the nail right at the center of the head. Shitu is an Islamic fanatic. That's a good comment. Otogbo, anyone supporting Tinubu ambition despite his glaring old age, Muslim tickets is one of the problem of Nigeria. Buhari doesn't yield to their gimmicks. God bless them all. Well, you people are the ones making Tinubu's case even worse. Why all this propaganda? You are just trying to blackmail the president. Oh, Buhari government is a failure. And yet Tinubu said it will build on the good legacy of the president. APC in all entirety is a colossal failure and we don't even need them again under any guise. You people are sinners for endorsing Tinubu. In fact, you people are evil. You see Tinubu with many gaps. He is making indicating lack of competence, weakness, and ability to fiakwa. You people are why Nigeria is where it is today. Exactly. Tinubu is very competent and what the ex-minister is saying is 100% true. Tinubu helped Buhari to win the election. He stood by him, but he was sidelined by the same person he worked for. Right from day one, he was sidelined by the APC members. The one mistake Tinubu did was that he did not speak up. There was a time Senator Oluremi voiced out in 2019, but maybe she was advised not to say it again. Tinubu did not offend anybody. All the insults and the bullying is because he brought Buhari. And this same Buhari is the one going against Tinubu. He contested 2015 and 2019. He did not tell anyone to vote for the candidates of their choice. Buhari is a hypocrite. Buhari is hypocrite and a very wicked man. Now today una go chop breakfast tire. Woto. He was not saying anything because he wanted to, and people were dying, people were suffering, people are still suffering, people are still going through a lot. He kept quiet. No. It is wickedness. It is wickedness. I think at least that glory should have gone to him that, oh, you brought this man. But when things began to deteriorate, you ought to have come out, whether you are going to get it or not. No, this is not what we bargain. No, this is not what we bargain. And you see what people would have done. You kept quiet now because it's eating you badly. You are not talking. Who says Oluremi said anything in 2019? Igbo people are good in playing tribalism too much. That is why they could not be heard. Ha! She too they talk of their APC. I don't even know where they can concern Igbo people for them. You see the people they're supposed to be attacking Buhari and his co-northerners. I heard from El-Rufai saying that the people who do not want Tinubu are northerners. The northerners, they are the northerners who do not want Tinubu. And now some people will now be talking about Igbo this, Igbo that. I don't know. That is why Nigeria keeps suffering because of tribalism behavior that Igbo people carry off head. I don't understand though. It will be disheartening too if Buhari endorses an incompetent candidate that lacks moral and physical standard of being a president of this our dear country. You can imagine Buhari too, they know say somebody no dey competent. Buhari said we no dey competent. Tinubu is not part of the government. How charitable a statement. He positioned people in the government for 7.5 years. Why didn't he withdraw his people from the government so that the government can collapse? It is convenient for him to deny Buhari now. I guess it's convenient too for Buhari to deny him too. The treasury they visited on the country has torn them apart. And only God knows how much Tinubu spent to help Buhari become president in Nigeria. Buhari should better think well before he does it, because he does not before he will tag the most ungrateful president in Nigeria. Points of clarification. you are not speaking for the interests of Nigerians, rather your own interests. I don't even know when it has become a tradition to take responsibility for the incompetence of a job seeker you help to get a job. I think those around Tinubu want him to fail by their constant attack on the president. Adebayo said the truth and shame the devil. How do you say this kind of a statement? God is watching you. People supporting evil for personal interests. Ha! Now wow.